Oh, that's right, we're in the Chantry. Yep. Fuck the Chantry, by the way. The Chantry sucks. Oh! I have a rant to make. It was in the back of my head. I have been... Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go back. This requires full screen. I have been watching Jack play Death Stranding 2. And I was like keen to look at the environment. It is very impressive. The environmental design's very impressive. Technologically very impressive. Not a game I'd play, but I'm enjoying watching it at the very least. However, the way that they think Australia looks is so annoying. Because they start you in Western Australia, okay? And on a map, okay? It's like, you know, you've got our pointy bit up here, you got a little, and you got this big, like, chunky bit there. Okay, and then, like, down here, right? That's Western Australia, okay? All there. Down the bottom is near the Antarctic. Okay, it gets cold down there. It's still hot, you know, but, like, you know. And it's, like, it's a lot of bush. It's not really deserty. There's a lot of, like, rocky things around. It's very mountainous as well and shit. And the game, they acting like it's desert, and it's pissing me off because that's not that spot. It's not desert. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of desert there, but it's more, you know, the center bit. Where they start, they're near the bottom. They're near the bottom. There's like, well, fuck, more tundra trees and vegetation and shit. Yeah, and it's just annoying me because I'm like, this is, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is such like an Americanization impression of what they think Australia looks like. And I was like, you fuckers, this is like the perfect game to showcase your environmental design talent, you know? The game is walking. You've got all these like fancy environments you can explore, and you're telling me, and this game thinks that there are canyons and shit, that it's like basically, it's like they just thought, oh yes, it's like we're in Arizona in the US, but instead of like it being like sandy and like yellow with like cactuses and stuff, we'll just like make it more orange and red with red sand. And I'm like, yeah, there's like some of that, but like we have trees. Anyway, I needed to rant about that because it was pissing me off, and I was like, you can't base this thing in Australia and then be like, oh, and you just don't fucking look at at a fucking map to see what it looks like. Oh my god. Alright, rant done. I feel better. It's pissing me off. Fuck, how do I change the camera that way? Alright. I meant to talk to some lady.
You ever wonder if that's an accurate likeness of Andraste? Maybe she was ugly. Maybe she had buck teeth. How will we know?
Are you talking about... Oh, I thought you were talking about, like, Liliana, but no, you're talking about the amulet? Okay, you're talking about the lady. 2 is way too new for me to care about.
But those who have sinned,
yeah, I would like to watch it for, like, the technological appreciation for it and stuff. I don't really necessarily like Kojima that much. I'm still not really convinced on the plot either, but you know, like whatever. He's weird and does weird things. What's new? Some things are appreciated, but the things that annoyed me in the first game are also like still there. Like how redundant a lot of the conversations are. They just repeat themselves so much, and take forever to say anything. Yeah, I was just really bummed about that. I was like, you're making a game and part of the selling point is like you base it in Australia and then you don't even get that fucking environmental detail correct. That's really pissing me off.
Good day, Sister Liliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
I do not recognize your companion. Greetings. Will you be making a donation to the Chantry?
No.
Our need has never been greater.
I don't care. What? Yeah, seriously, why am I donating to you?
A great number of people could be fed and clothed for a fraction of your
I
finery.
don't care.
But you must do as your heart wills.
My
What
heart
can
does
I do
not
for
will
you,
it.
then?
I'm a Grey Warden and I need your help. I'm not gonna help you, but you need to help me.
A Grey Warden? Here?
Yes.
Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
Yeah, and he's wrong. Loghain betrayed the king.
Tairn Loghain? That is as hard for me to believe as his condemnation of the Wardens. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret.
It's
That is the best I can
new-ish.
do. Now, if there is
For a little
nothing
bit.
else-
Hang on. Let me consult my schedules. I have this week, next week. I have 2 weeks. Okay, so I have 2 weeks until my next semester starts. And that point there probably would not be a Wednesday stream because I'm gonna have too much to do, very likely. I don't know, but at least for the next 2 weeks there will be a Wednesday stream. I was reading some Christmas DA series, and a point of praise was that Andrasticism included elements of history and faith like many extant religions. Yeah. I mean, like, the lore of the Chantry is, like, very well developed. I don't like it, because it just reminds me of Catholicism. or, you know, a bit more hardcore Christianity in general. I just don't like it. Can you provide any help at all?
I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village in Chantry. The best I can do is keep your presence a secret. I am sorry. Now, if there is nothing else...
Can I get your blessing?
You were contemptuous when I asked for aid. A blessing would hardly
Damn
be
it.
appropriate. Wouldn't you agree? Now, if there is
Alright,
nothing else...
so to be clear, just to be clear, she asked for a donation and I said no, I'd rather not. And then when I was like, hey, can I get a blessing though? Then she was like, are you okay? But you didn't give me money, so I'm not gonna do it. So that's not very faithful.
May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
That's a little like, you know, we're not going to help unless you give us money kind of thing. And like, look, and in any other circumstance, sure, I'll be fine. But you're a religion, right? You're not meant to act like that. Shush, my god, they're so loud.
And then shall the Maker return
Okay.
to us. And then shall the Maker...
I don't, fuck the Chantry.
Very well.
Very well. The materials and labor for this brilliant edifice and pay for themselves. I still don't like the Chantry. I don't care. I'm a Chantry hater. Organized religion, don't like it. In general.
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
Honestly, hard agree with Morrigan. She's not wrong. It's kind of doomed to fail trying to organize that part of the human experience. Yeah. Well, I've never been religious.
You accuse me of thievery. I saw you take
Doesn't
the
make sense
supplies
to me,
from my car.
logically.
Your grassland eyes are in
It's a lot for me to buy
She
into
said would never stoop to
a
petty
mystical
theft.
other figure that
The
it was a
master
creation of
all
everything.
thieves and liars. Enough! He people here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you to come.
But I
to
understand
earth.
why it has value to
What
people who
about my
need that.
food?
I just don't want that
enough.
imposed upon me, you know?
In the wilds we're eaten, here we starve. Is there no end to our
Join the Grey
fortune?
Wardens, you'll be fine. Then you'll get food, you'll just die really young.
Do not seem a refugee. Were you part of the army?
No.
That marshman stole from me. I know it.
Who? Who's the Marshman? Are you... Can I talk to you? No? Alright.
Are we done with this place?
I
It may not be here
read...
later. Should we leave now?
We're not done. I'm looking at things. I've read Tevinter Nights. Because that was branching... That was branching from Inquisition to Veilguard. So I read that, but I haven't read any of the others. Hey guys, look, this is what the Canari are meant to be. They're meant... They're meant to... God, they look so bad.
You aren't one of my captors.
You're just a big human.
I have nothing to say that would amuse a dwarf. Leave me in peace.
Oh, okay. Well, he's just a tall... Yeah, he's just a tall dude. Who put you here?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I am Cheese. Alright, Kunari, for those who are not familiar with Dragon Age lore.
If you haven't heard of us, that is your own shortcoming. Though it matters little now. I will die soon enough.
Okay, well he doesn't want to say anything.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
No, I'm gonna get you out. I'm a good ways through that, having read all the others. What were the other ones like? Tevinter Nights, like, some of those stories I enjoyed, but others I was like, this is kind of filler. I find that is kind of the trend with, like, kind of like video game books, is that they, most of the time, they're just kind of, are like, okay. They're never that engaging. What'd you do to end up in here? Well, I mean, we just learnt that he killed a bunch of people. Could end for it now? I'm finding myself in need of skilled help. The guided ones were solid, maybe a bit long. Were they? Did they write in... He, I think? Did he write in Tevinter Night stories? I can't remember.
No doubt. What help do you seek?
I'm sworn to defend the land against the Blight. Why do you care as long as you're free? I'm on a quest of great importance. No, I'm just telling what's the deal.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yep.
Surprising.
Alright.
People have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Is he judging me? The fuck? Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
Alright.
Farewell, then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
Well... okay, well I pissed her off because I told her I didn't want to give her money, so... I'm not sure if she's gonna let us take him out. Maybe I'll just kill her. That'd be perfectly fine too. Like the one on Duncan, The Calling. God only wrote novels 1 to 3. Weeks wrote 4, The Masked Empire, which is well woven but almost too thrillerish. Last Flight filled a notable gap on the Griffins, decent enough. Yeah. Hey lady, can you let that guy out?
Yes? What can I do for you now?
Don't do it, it's a trap. What, the dude? I want to talk about Sten.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
I want him. What if this caused an incident with his people? Actually, it's a good point.
The Maker demands justice, regardless of his race.
Oh, is there any way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
Oh, get over yourself. I've come to return him to his people. I think you should reconsider that stance. I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
And what do you say on this, Leliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to
Let's
his
go.
cage and Maker watch over you.
Easy.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
It's definitely misplaced. You cannot convert a Kunari. She probably thinks I can reform him. It's never gonna happen. That's why I don't like the Chantry. My first play is Intimidate on it. It was so funny. I've done it ever since. I don't think my Intimidation is that impressive, so I didn't think it was gonna work. I tried to lie to her.
Why do you always go on about how stupid I am? I'm not stupid, am I?
Oh,
If you need to ask the question.
Because it hurts my manly feelings, you know. Or one of them.
Then I'll be sure to write you an apology once all of this is over.
I was educated by the Chantry. I studied history. They don't make stupid Templars.
no.
Then I must have been mistaken. I'm very impressed.
No, you're not. You're not even listening to me.
My, you are smarter than you look after all. Your Chantry must have been very proud.
I fucking love those two. Australian Liliana playing Dragon Age Origins. Alright. I don't have a fuck ass Bob, okay? I also don't like Liliana in Origins. She's very preachy and I'm not about it. Your accent's also better. Well, she's French. So we're both not real.
And so it is done.
What's up?
I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
You know, that's another thing about fucking Death Stranding 2. It's been annoying me. The accents, I think, for the most part, are like fine, but they say data instead of data. And like maybe pockets might say data, but I feel like most of us would say data. And every time they say data, my head wants to explode. Because it was like, this is not it. You don't talk like this. She's all Legion. Most all Legion accents are because she sounds more French than Liliana. She does, her accent does kind of like sometimes fade in and out. What if I told you, what if I don't lead you to your atonement? And if you annoy me and I decide to kill you, glad to have you with us. What if I don't lead you to your atonement?
Then I will find it myself.
Oh, okay.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Sure. Alright. I'm not gonna take him yet. Because we've already got Alistair as a tank. So we don't need him right now. When did I install that? I thought I didn't have that mod in. Maybe it worked now. I don't know, that's a bit weird, that's confusing. When I'm at the club and I see a hot queer, I just want to data. I'm meant to do something here. I got jump scared real hard. I'm meant to do something. Even works with singular datum. Alright, who is it? Who's here? Okay. Fuck, I need to remember the like tactics or thing in this game. I want to get rid of archers first, because they always kind of fuck me up quicker. And they're not anywhere around here, which is also great. Alistair, can you Do your job first, please. Stab this guy. What is this? Weapon sweep, that's right. Oh god, alright, Alistair's dying. Please use that. Yep, great. You get him off Morrigan. You. Or Laurie, yep. Great. Yeah, just bully. Bully. And then this guy. And then we're good. Easy. Sick. I don't know which one I'd say, probably just my company. My mum was from the Commonwealth. Yeah, like some parts of Australia might say data. Like I'm thinking maybe more rural sections might. Most of us would probably say data. It's a really fun, it's a dumb thing to get picky over, but like, it just rubs me the wrong way every time I hear it. I'm like, that's not what we sorry. Maybe I'm thinking it's more a Melburnian problem. One of these DLC thingies is also getting a companion, but I don't know which one it is. It might be Soldier's Pass, I can't remember. That one, and then Lothering, Crater Poison, Craft Poultices, Weed Out Bandits. Okay, yeah, I need to kill more bandits. Alright. Okay, now before I trigger all of that, tactics. Alistair. I have him as defender. Oh god. Like, I need ones where they, like, do a health potion when they... you know, start to, like, die. But I don't know... I don't want to change it. This is the part of fucking Origins I hate. Also, does she have arrows? Alistair's in trouble. Ouch. She doesn't even have arrows, which is great. Good old day, I know. DA Origins. Old school. Ice arrow. Why did you take those off? Also, what can you use? You had that on, right? And then I swap, and then you do like that. Yeah, right? So stop fucking... You're an archer. Use your bow thing. It's all a lot. Okay. Alright, next slot. It'd be nice if these guys were quicker. I need Alistair to be up here faster. You know, he's the tank. Ow. He's about to die again. Oh, does Morrigan have heal? Herbalism, Frost, Lightning, Mind Blast, Aura. No. Bugger. We need wind for that. Yeah. Alright.
I'll try to be merciful.
Oh shit, he's gonna die again. Do that. Morrigan. I need you to do... Not Frostweb. Have you got anything that's bigger than... Can you lightning that guy? Is that gonna work? I don't think it is. Drain life. Leliana. Again, why are you using your fucking daggers? Ugh, whatever. Now switch, you're a fucking archer. Use your archery. Alistair, tank that while I kill this guy. Yep. And then over here, and then flurry. Alistair's fine, he can take it. There we go. Remind me I need to F5 all the fucking time. Thank you. Ooh, cured armor. I'll take it. Alright. L fruit. Yep. Save. What did I just pick up? I picked up something nice, I think. Tier 2. Ooh, that's better. Requires 11 strength. It's not actually that much better, but whatever. Put it on. That's all worse. Alistair, you've got... You are hurt. Jesus. I guess. No, but if I go to camp though, that just goes away, right? I'm pretty sure. So if I just don't do that, I could just go to camp and then I'll be fine. That's how that works, no? Can she wear the studded leather gloves? Probably. Liliana has studded leather. No, we'll give Morrigan this. Yeah, put that on. And then probably also the boots. Put some boots on. Tier 2. Yeah, put that on. There you go. Bit more tanky. Not that much better, but a little bit. She's got tier 3? The fuck? Oh, damn. She's got better shit than me. What the fuck is that about? She one of those T3 emotes, yeah. How does she start off with better gear than me? That's rubbish. Alright, save. Okay, more enemies somewhere. Probably this way, I think. Ooh, landmark tree? How far are you in? Not that far. You mostly basically the beginning. More or less. Your hound seems particularly interested in this landmark. Great, can you do something about it? Does he want to do something about it? Yes.
New follower!
Thanks for follow, Sam. Welcome in. What did he get? Dreadhowl? Alright. I'll take it, I think. That's right, Brett gets... Brett also has tactics. Yeah, oh, yeah, Doggo also gets... a healing thing, I'm pretty sure. So if we go self and then health is less than 25... He then will use item. He will use no items because he doesn't have the thingy. So never mind. Clear. I'm pretty sure the game also breaks if they try to do something that they don't have access to. Never mind. Do I not have the little doggo treaty things? I must not. Not. For what we've done so far in Dragon Age, has just been like the origin, introduction storyline, and then like the Ostagar fight. We've basically just done the prologue, and I guess we're in Act 1, more or less. We've picked up Sten, and yeah, that's basically it. Alistair, can you hurry up? It actually aggravates me you take so long to get into the fight. I'm dying. Take a potion. Or a poultice, sorry. Yep, that's better. Ouch. Stun. Take another one. Morrigan needs one. Ouch. Oh, I didn't give her things on her bar. Fuck. Let's, health. Oh, she needs to, I need to give her, like, lyrium ones as well. Lyrium. Lyrium. And then lyrium. Yep. Numb on that.
At your command.
She's not using her fucking bow again. This is infuriating. How do I make her use the bow? Do I just take the swords off her? Problem is, I need her to have swords, because when she runs out of arrows, then she can't do anything, right? That was it. Nice, simple. Let's go.
It will be done.
Started helmet, alright.
What do you need?
Nothing, go away. That was not worth. Alright, fine. Save. I need a... Oh, that was much better. You had the shit on you. Sick. Fantastic. Save. What did I get? Kunari is probably only... Wait, can other people wear that? 17 strength. Combat seems weird, like everybody auto attacks unless you pause it. Yeah, basically... It's just how this game operates, basically. They're kind of pre-programmed to act a certain way. For example, like Alistair's gonna do these specific things. And the pausing is how you compensate for when it all goes to shit. Because their health bars can kind of just evaporate within seconds. Old game is a little jank. And does a little bit of jank things. For example, the Leliana, right? She's meant to be using a bow. She's a bard and like an archer. But she keeps swapping to her daggers. But she's got arrows. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't. It's confusing. It's like I have to keep telling her to use her. But I'm worried if I take her melee weapons off her, then when she does... Who is getting attacked? Up here. When she does inevitably run out of arrows, then she's not going to be able to actually do anything. Oh. Also, these guys run slow. First, I'm going to do this. Stun that guy. Ouch. Health. And then Alistair. Health. Morrigan. What are you doing? If I lightning you? Is that what that does? Nice. There we go. There.
I am done with that one.
I'm done with that one, she says. Blood Mage? What the fuck?
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Roads been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
Real-time with pause is a bastard child of real-time visceral shooting, like stabbing and strategic turn-based. It's often unwieldy. Yeah, it is, because it's like, it mixes both, right? I don't necessarily mind it. I just think it's just because the game's so old, right? If we could have this game like remastered for like, you know, like modern tactics and shit, I would play the shit out of it, you know? Especially like if they could also just get rid of like the edginess too. Cut that shit out. And make it a bit more mature. Which is ironic because I know a lot of people say Origins is the most... It's like dark fantasy and that they're like, oh, it's the most mature. But to me it's more like... they just... You know? They just like the edgy jokes. All 5 people still know how to ride in this older set. Well, I guess, yeah, it's not necessarily remaster, as it's like remake. They'd have to completely redo it. Start from scratch. It's still good. It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer. There may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess
No, I
cleaned
need you
up,
to
shall
enchant
we?
my stuff. Can you come back? I didn't fuck that up, did I? Did I fumble? I don't think I fumbled. Also, yeah, we also have to run through the entire level to go back. You can't just teleport. Play Fallout 3, New Vegas 4. They have real-time plus... Oh, true. Yeah, VATS technically is real-time with pause, isn't it? Yeah, true. I played 4. I never played 3. Or New Vegas. I know people liked it. But I don't know if it's aged that well. It was similar to, like, I got Oblivion. But truthfully, like, once Expedition 33 released, I dropped Oblivion immediately and I just could not be bothered to go back to it, because, I don't know. I think it's just aged too much for me to enjoy it. I mean, I feel like I'd have the same issue with Fallout. Like, Fallout 3. Or New Vegas or whatever. I'd just be like, yeah, like, I can see why it was good at the time, but now I don't know.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Cailan, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Alright. Okay. New Vegas with mods is okay, but I don't know. I think I might get the Oblivion treatment. I have fond memories, but it's been a long ass time. Yeah, I think nostalgia also probably plays a big part, right? I think if you'd played Oblivion when you were younger, probably playing the remaster probably meant like way more to you, maybe. But for me, I hadn't done that. I was just like, it's just kind of Skyrim, and I've played Skyrim enough, you know. It's got more character than Skyrim, I think, but I don't know. I was just like, I'm gonna kill some poor people.
Here goes trouble.
What is she doing? Winter's Grasp? That's fine. Friendly fire possible? Oof. Vulnerability? Disorient? She's got a lot of control spells, not actually damage. Weird nostalgia since I grew up in that area. To me, Bethesda was just a town 10-15 minutes drive away, not a game studio. That's not... Yeah, that's true. That's cute. Yeah, I did not have that.
You should run when you can.
Fallout 4 was the only Fallout game I played. Who died? Liliana. Of course she did. Look at the silence.
Now we get our
I think it's because Alistair leveled.
Very well.
Alistair, can you please aggro? Because as a fucking tank, you're meant to aggro, please. Precise. Threaten. Good to see that threatening is not doing anything. Up you get, Liliana. Thank you. I had fun time playing New Vegas for the first time in 2019. Held up really well, but lots of good titles since then. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like games have evolved a lot. And I think maybe what I would have enjoyed like back in the day, like I played the shit out of Skyrim when it like was like kind of first remastered, like the PlayStation 4 and like Xbox One and shit. Played the shit out of it then, but like I haven't touched it since, really. You know. Okay, so I think I need to give him more. I need to be able to have them so they can get more tactic slots. But I don't know if it's actually relevant. I don't know. My instinct is to keep upping his strength and health. Taunt. I need to have. He needs to have taunt. Yeah, he needs to have taunt. Yeah. Yeah, you need to have that. Okay. Okay. Can I go into that house? Save again. This seriously seems like a place I can go into, but okay, maybe not. Well, that 3 I finished once is bad, once is good, and I tried to do a neutral, but it's too hard to balance at the 10 level. Oh yeah, they had like a, yeah. I don't know, like honorary system,
right.
I guess.
I've come up with one. A question that you can't answer.
Are you talking to me?
That's right. You think you're so smart. I've got an academic question that I bet you won't be able to answer.
Oh, I doubt that.
So tell me then, what was the name of
Dogmeat.
Andraste's husband?
Nice.
This is a religious question, not an academic one.
You're joking, right? A 5-year-old could answer that question. Do you not know more than a child?
I care nothing for your religion, and this game of yours is over.
Oh, how the mighty have crumbled.
I love that they hate each other so much. It's very fun. Alright, report back to the chanter. Craft poultices, create poison. Alright, how do I do that? Can Morrigan do that?
If you must.
Do you want, like... Do they want... How many poultices did he want? Do I want to give him that? I don't think I do. I need those. I don't think I care that much about the poison, frankly. Create a poison for Farmer Barlin. 3 flasks of venom. Poison making. I don't have toxin extract, so I can't do it. Alright. Talk to Chanter Lady, though. Bad was super easy. If you built your guy right, you could just blow up the first town you see. It's even edgier when you run out with Anders and Fenris. I love those two so much. I... Honestly, like, Dragon Age 2 is still my favorite just because, like... they're just so toxic to each other.
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers.
Great, thanks. Wait, seriously? I thought I'd already done these. Oh, bugger. When bears attack, pledge a gold whoever carries this out. Blah, blah, blah. What, you want me to kill a bear? Sure. Alright. Blah, 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 villages. You want a keepsake? Sure. We absolutely will be romancing Fenris, by the way, when we get to Dragon Age 2. Hope this helps. Cull infected bears. Find the orphan's mother. There's nothing else. Do I care? I don't think I fucking care about this. I'm gonna be honest. I don't... How original. I'm sorry, his voice is just irresistible to me. Can't help it. Do like Anders too, but you know... Anders does things, so... Is it that shocking that I go for the edgy dude? Basically like Astarion before he was Astarion.
Said he was from Redcliffe. He talked to everyone.
What's the mean that Astarion is Fenris merged with oh fuck, the elf woman that's in Divinity Original Sin 2, I think. Do you have stuff I can buy?
Wanna make more trouble?
Anders couldn't die fast enough for me.
We can stand in Lothering now.
Sorry about the mess.
They had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited. Right then, name's Denial. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house.
Have you had any rumors?
I hear that Tiernan Logain, the regent, is calling for new levies of troops. He wants to rebuild the army we lost at Astagar. Thing is, there's not a lot of spare men to be found. Out at Dragon's Peak, there's press gangs roaming around, grabbing any free man they can lay their hands on. Anything else I can get you?
No, sorry. The way you said army was like, you sound Aussie there for a sec, but... Who were those men that I fought exactly?
When Tiernan Logain marched by, he left those fellas behind to look for Grey Wardens. I suppose that's you.
Yep. You'll keep that to yourself.
I have no qualm with you, whatever the Tern says. My grandfather served. Your secret's safe with me.
His accent keeps changing. Have you got other rumors?
Some folks aren't happy about Tiernan Logain being named regent. There are rumors he had something to do with the king's death. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you ever heard? The Darkspawn killed him, sure enough. If Tiernan Logain couldn't save the king from that end, then nobody could.
What's this guy's accent? It's changing every other time. Have you got rooms? I don't know if I... no.
Luck speed your way.
I don't want to pay for it. Can I buy anything here? You've got some... Have you got something I can buy?
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to
I
see
want
my
your stock. I want your stock. You wanted...
I love you, bitch.
Sup, Noodle. You wanted a poison of something, but I could buy the arrows, but you know, I'd rather not. No, you don't have anything I can... No. I should sell all this shit though. Like Jesus Christ.
Excuse me, milady. I am approaching you with sexual intent.
I don't want to read smart. Enjoy reading the Lake Hump chapter again? For fuck's sake. Bye, 07. I kind of... He's literally popping by to just trigger smut and then leaving. You're an asshole. Sell this. Take this stuff. And that. And then all those. Yep. Elm. Tier 2. Tier 1. Sell that in, I guess. Oh my god, there's so much. Kill me. Free smut. Tier 1, Tier 2, I guess sell that. Tier 3, I guess we'll keep that. Chantry robe. That's gonna go. No one's gonna need that. Ugh. Trying to read through 3 building insurance policies to see what one I want to vote on next week. For like, there's like a corporate body kind of situation. Body corp. Do you want your smart now, Brett? Or can I do it another day? I'm overwhelmed by this. I'm part of the strata. Fair. Tier 2, Tier 3. Take that. Ugh, this inventory is arse in this game. Alright, I want to go... Can I go to him? He's saying that I can have 3 times monthly. Sure, yeah, we'll say that. We'll say that. How do I go back to my camp? That's what I need to do, no? Soldier's Peak. Go to the... Yeah. Go to the party camp. Yeah, do that. Go to camp. Oh, that's right. There's more... Alright, we'll do these little side quest things. Hang on, that won't take that long, I don't think. Actually, no. Deal? I'm gonna regret that. No, go to camp first. So we can heal those injuries. You cannot travel this time. Why? Never mind, I can't do it. The corpse is this way. I think we have to kill a bear over here. And a bunch of wolves. Because sure, why not? I'm just gonna wait for Alistair to do his fucking thing. Three. Getting hurt. Liliana's dying. Take a potion. Oh, level up, nice. I got specialization, sick. Rip the wolves, sorry. I feel bad.
Of course.
Of course.
It will be done.
It will be done.
As you say.
As you say. Which class did you play first time? I played Rogue the first time. And I just want to go... I considered playing a mage, but then I was like, no, but I didn't... I wanted to try the Dwarf Origin, and then, you know, Dwarfs can't do magic, so I was like, that means also Warrior, and I fucking hate Warriors. I'm never playing a tank ever. So I was like, oh, whatever, I'll just be a Rogue again. I'm pretty sure the Rogue is like the most... kind of ironically more survivable than the other two classes anyway. I don't know. Cunning. Or do I give strength as well? I don't know. Accuracy of melee attacks might be better. More likely to dodge blows. Contributes damage up by piercing with like daggers and arrows. Oh. Oh, okay, well maybe I need that more. And then I'll put up health. I'll probably want duelist or assassin. Can I get duelist this early? I thought I had to like talk to a person to unlock that first. Poison is a weapon of choice? Nah. Okay, we'll go duelist first. That's, I think, more useful. Deadly Strike. Focus on proper form, gaining bonus attack while modes of active. That might be better. Dual striking. Let's go that. May as well. Should be later if I'm correct. That's what I thought. I thought I had to unlock that. Well, maybe it's... You have to get the others to use it, maybe I needed to it gets taught. I don't remember. Found the body of the boy's mother and have recovered her keepsake. Oh, right. Is there a max level? I think it's... I don't know. I think it's 20? Maybe? The max level? I'm not entirely sure. Liana brings bar specialization? Yeah. Hey Alistair, can you be a fucking tank, please? You're always so slow. Like, seriously. Alright, then if I activate this, so now I'm dual striking. Good. Stunned. I'm stunned. I can't do anything. Easy. In game's around 20? Yeah, there we go. Spiders! Ah! Ouch. Morrigan. Why are you blocked? Winter's Grasp. Sure, I'll do that. On that thing, wherever that is. Let us out. We go over here. Sweet. Nice. Flurry. Move again. Alistair, I fuck's sake. Can you taunt? Thank you. There we go. Done. Oh, this is how we make the poison.
Very well.
Very well.
It will be done.
It will be done. There we go. F4 changes characters. Who knew? I didn't. Am I missing anything? No. Is there any fun stuff in here? Of course there isn't. Did I do that? Did I do it all? Return to Chanter? Yes, sweet. And he wanted poisons, right? That other dude. How many poisons did he want? 3. Venom, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Done. Alright, now we can give it to that dude. I think I played this game in combat by tanker at the start, right? Because of that pull. Oh, I've got him on. Well, I mean, I'm only. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he should be doing it. He's just like not. Or he is, but he's like too far behind me? I don't know. Maybe I should just stop like initiate combat with him so he's like right up there and then just switch characters over. Because I'm always like just waiting for him to catch up. Alice is threatened, but it's for him to be the most close to enemies. Well, well. Maybe I should just initiate combat with him. So he can run up and then he does his thing and then I'll be like, alright, now we can be our dude.
They say your mother is Flemeth, a witch of the Kokari Wilds.
They also say that washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right, and they are right in this.
You know the stories about...
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
My mother told me stories too. She was the one who kindled my love of the old tales and legends.
My mother's stories curdled my blood and haunted my dreams. No little girl wants to hear about the wilder men her mother took to her bed, using them till they were spent, then killing them. No little girl wants to be told that this is also expected of her once she comes of age.
I see.
No, you don't. You really don't.
Do you remember who the husband of Draste was? It's the Maker, right? Wasn't it? Their god, more or less.
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers. And the stars
It's like Adam and Eve, except
the winds did quiet.
Adam made Eve and then married Eve.
Held their breath.
I think.
All was silent.
Love these random conversations. I do too.
Thanks.
The banter in these old games was always fun. Can I have more stuff, please? Craft the poultices. How many did you want of these? You wanted 3 poultices? Lesser health. Oh, well, maybe I can make lesser health poultices. Fine. That's not the worst thing in the world. Where were they meant to go? Elder Miriam. Where was Miriam? Do we remember? I still love them. Yeah. The banter in Veilguard was not that bad. I enjoyed Lucanus and Davron's banter was actually very enjoyable to listen to because they fucking hate each other at the start. And they kind of, you know, and then by the end of the game they've got like a bromance. I'm like, it's cute. I think Alistair meant her mortal husband, Mather of shit? Wait, hang on. Andraste had a mortal husband?
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
What was this? I've definitely missed this. I've got what you want.
Splendid! If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, it's enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some.
She
hey?
is. More would be great though, because you took all of my flasks basically.
Well, I still don't have food to sell.
Show me what you got. You got flasks? Actually, I also need like recipes. Have you got? You don't have actual recipes. That's annoying. Flasks though. I will take 20. That'll do me for a bit. Alright, that was you. Who was the woman that wanted the health potions? I don't remember. The poultices. He was the one who betrayed her to the enemy. I've played Dragon Age before. I just don't remember all the lore because I've only played the old games once. It's also really a spoiler for me, but... Allison?
Lothering
No, you're
doesn't
fine.
have any more beds for refugees, but they keep coming.
It is interesting seeing like the lore that was like kind of like, well, I guess like plot twist, I suppose, maybe, that dropped in Valgard, and then I was like, your religion's fake. I knew it. As an avid Chantry hater, I was very thrilled. Where's the fucking... Who was the woman that wanted the potion, the health things? I don't know where they were, where she is. Was it you? No. Miriam, there you are, Miriam.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
May as well relearn. Well, yeah, I need to... No, it's been so long. And there's also, like... Well, like... Deeper Chantry, like, lore, I think. I don't remember much. I found them. You could have warned me, though.
I could have mentioned to wipe your ass after you squat, too. Figured you'd piece that together on your own, though.
Well, I will kill you.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Cheers. I just wanted the money, but I'll take it. Oh, we did it! Alright, sweet. We finished off Lothering. Let's go. Have fun experiencing the world as a dwarf. I should get you. Yeah, you should go to bed. You're awake way too late. Have a good sleep. Time to leave. Leave Lothering. Finally. Fuck this place. This place sucks. I should have installed the mod that so like you can see your like Hawk here, or like Hawk's family. Whose big naturals can we mod in this adventure? Morrigan's already got the big naturals out. Alright. I wonder if there is a big naturals mod. Maybe. Onwards! Where'd you go? There. Perhaps Alistair could use a set of D20s? Maybe. I wonder if I could find it. Maybe there's a mod. Oh?
Bad dreams, huh?
Yep. I had an awful nightmare last night, but it was bizarre. I was in a plane crash. But the plane landed safely in an ocean. So it didn't actually explode and no one died, but like then there was like the anxiety of drowning, but then because it's a weird ass like nightmare and dream and shit and nothing makes sense. Then for some reason there was like a tunnel. I guess like, you know, how you just normally like, you know, exit a plane. That just like let us out onto land. And it was a very like orderly evacuation where like all of these passengers are like crying and like shit, even though nothing actually bad happened beyond the fact that somehow the plane crashed in an ocean and we just calmly exited. And I remember waking up feeling very distraught even though no one died. It was such a bizarre... It was like a nightmare that nothing bad really happened other than somewhat of a weird inconvenience. I'm not even gonna try and interpret that. It's like even my, like, I guess maybe like loss of control, but then even in that, in my dream self was still like, no, I can make this like still functional though. Have you experienced what happens to all planes lost at sea that were never recovered? But like we were all just like fine. No one died. And I'm pretty sure the plane was intact. Maybe you hate planes, maybe you're going through some life changes, I have no idea. Yep, all of them. I don't remember ever having a nightmare of like a plane crashing. Like that's not been a fear of mine. Turbulence like on a plane would make me a little uneasy, but it's not something where I'm like, I hate flying and like I fucking hate it. Like it's like terrifying, you know what I mean? The only like recurring nightmares I do have are always my teeth falling out, or like it'll be like someone will be like I'm like a passenger and someone will be driving and then for whatever reason the driver just like vanishes out of thin air and then I have to take over the wheel and then like prevent a crash happening, but then I crash and then like, yeah. We're starting to Lost alternative. The scariest part of planes is being trapped in a steel box with snotty disease kids. I 100% hate flying, it's the worst, but I suffer through it. You don't like it? I don't like the ear popping. Having to go like... That irritates me more than anything. And then also like... Waiting to get off also is the worst. You just sit there forever. Ear popping is fine. No, I hate it. The dry air kills you? Really? It does get very... It gets cold too. You always forget how cold planes are. It must be something I ate.
Drank more like, as in the tainted blood, remember?
Yeah, the taint.
You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
So that's the dragon? Yeah, why didn't Duncan just tell everyone?
He did.
Did he?
He said he felt the Archdemon's presence. Everyone just assumed he was guessing. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Cute. Do you want a hug? I don't like the weightlessness feeling. The fear of being in a crash, fear of falling, fear of heights, fear of making social talk to people. Fear of everyone hearing you shit is all bad. I mean, do you really have to make social talk though on a plane? I wouldn't. I feel like you'd be like, nah, just like we're all in here, we're all like crammed together for an extended period of time. Let's just like not bother each other. I've never encountered a person wanting to like make small talk with me. People come up to you constantly. I've never experienced this. Also, who cares if they hear you shit? Assert dominance. Make them scared to use that bathroom so it's always available for you when you need to go. Any other surprise I should know about?
Other than dying young,
You haven't
and the
heard me
whole
shit.
defeat the Blight alone thing? No, I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
I don't want to go yet, though. Are they there? Yes, let's go. Hello, you lot.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennec, at your service once again. I saw your camp and remember
What's
the
business
kind offer
class
that you
like?
made
I've
the
never
last time we
experienced
met.
it.
And is there anywhere safer for a
You're
poor
looking at an
merchant
economy
than
gal.
to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Have you been following us?
Following you? I'm not even certain where you're going, my friend. Quite frankly, it's none of my business. Trust me when I say that my encountering you here was serendipity and nothing more. I travel a lot, so I'm bound to meet everyone on the road eventually. If you prefer, I'll take my boy and be on my way. But regretfully, you're the safest spot on this road, without
That's
a
fair.
doubt.
What are you selling exactly?
Anything, everything, but all of the finest quality. No cheap trinkets here. And my boy Sandal happens to be a bit of a hand with enchantments. Oh, yes. Sadly, it also makes us a target for bandits and the like. If there were spare hands to hire as guards, I would have done so long ago.
Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
I love a discount. What do you have? First, have you got recipes I can grab? No. Tomes? Render a spell... Oh. Oh, okay. Well, those upgrades, maybe. And then with runes. Bunch of gifts, that's right, but we don't need those yet. Thoughtful gift. Ranger manual. Ah, that also unlocks the specialization? It's a bit weird that I have to buy that, but oh well. If I sell, I'll sell that. Scale boots. Sell that. Blood Dragon plate. No, that can all stay. Fly out of Hawaii is rough. Way too warm on the ground to wear socks or a jacket. Too cold in the air not to. Yeah. The when I went to New Zealand, because it's colder than Australia, it was very odd to pack for. Because like this, it was also like, when did I go? It was like kind of near our summer, but it's like not as hot over there, so it was weird in the sense that I was still needing to like pack like jeans and like jumpers and shit, even though it was very odd. And then Melbourne's like kind of cold too, so it was a very odd, frustrating experience to pack for. I need a clothes for any kind of situation. You don't have anything that I want. I can also just get the Blood Dragon armor straight up, which is kind of wild. 38 strength? Damn. Do I buy the health booties? I need the Mabari's crunch things. Maybe less injury kits as well. I would rather just buy the... I want the recipes so I don't waste money.
Hello.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
First flight to Vanuatu at 15, and I had headphones on to distract myself. Wasn't paying attention to anything, and the plane lands, and I freak out and yell. What the hell was that? What, did you just... Did you just zone out for the entire flight and then freak out when you landed? What did he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform. But my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
Enchantment!
There you have it.
I want some enchanting done. I don't think I do, but...
Enchantment!
Enchantment! Oathkeeper. Who's holding that? Alistair? Electricity damage. Crit chance. Flame. Fire damage. Reduce... We do fight a lot of darkspawn, so maybe like flame would be decent to put on. Sure. That'll do. Oh, Jesus Christ, the game nearly crashed. Please don't. Save. Good enchanting. Who are you? That's exactly what happened? Wolf. That must have been very disorientating. Coming back from New Zealand, I was sitting nervously and a lady across from me says she doesn't like flying and if I would like one of her sleeping tubs to help get through it, and I responded, no, what if something happens and I don't wake up? I don't think she took hers either. Oh man, you poor man. I don't blame
You're
you.
an old man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
I've no idea. I've never heard of you. Duncan's never mentioned you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop.
It's not comfortable,
Don't wanna
that's
waste your
fair.
time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What promise did he make?
My family... well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden Commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Olin banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
That's a bit drastic, isn't it?
And then some. Not much is known about that time. After King Olin died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
So what favour did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour.
I've never even heard of Soldier's Peak.
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Ireland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour.
Why didn't he help you then?
Darkspawn surfaced in southern Ferelden, and Duncan got plenty busy recruiting new wardens and meeting with good King Cailan. Duncan
Yeah, he's
said
dead
he would
now.
help after the Battle of Ostagar.
They're both dead.
Said there might be useful things at the peak, but he never had the chance.
Yeah, no, he's dead. Your family's faith will be rewarded. I'll help you. What do you need from me?
I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it, at least?
Well, how will reclaiming the peak help?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
I will loot the shit out of that place. Alright, fine, I'll do it. I'll help. I'll be nice.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Yeah, flying doesn't... I wouldn't say I'm comfortable with it. I'm not scared of flying, but like I think the turbulence tends to make me nervous. But for the most part, I'm okay. Actual phobias would be like heights. And public speaking, don't like that. That can go down a hole. Hello, Morgan.
What do you wish of me?
I want to chat. I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Did you grow up in the Kukari Wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
You probe me anytime. Is that... is that what I think it means?
Beg pardon then while I jump for joy. What is it you asked? If I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture
Probe me anything you want.
For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
I mean, but you kept going back to the wilds, or remained unnoticed.
For the most part. Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
A very daring evening. Hello, Sir Croffington. Welcome in. What a high fleet you painting for your nids? Well, mine kind of follow Hydra, but... yeah, those are the rules I tend to use. They're not exactly like that color scheme, but that's the vibe I go for. Very daring, that sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
Quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily.
You are
Whatever
human,
humans
Morrigan.
think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Yeah, I agree. Were you upset by all the bad touching? I have no idea, I'm not human. Like a handshake?
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
I guess the joke's on you then. Oof. I'm glad it worked out, but you can go back if... Yeah, here you are.
Yes, here I am. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
She liked that? Let's go. She wasn't that thrilled with me, though.
Yes?
I have more questions. So life in the wilds must have been very lonely.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees.
She's a fucking tree hugger. That seemed normal to you? You eventually left, but did they speak back?
Don't be foolish. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds.
You're a thief. Can't imagine Flemeth was pleased.
She was not. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground.
Oh.
I was heartbroken.
That was a bit mean. You were just
and
a
a
child.
foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
You don't need to live that way any longer.
Do I not? I am still an apostate mage, even if I have left the wilds. The Darkspawn are yet undefeated. No, there is much that remains. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
Only +1? Oof, she was not happy with my questions then. Alright. We need to talk to Sten too. We haven't chatted with Sten for a bit. At all, actually.
Why are we stopping?
We should just talk for a moment.
There are Darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
You were in that cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
Well, I mean, I never... Yeah, you said you were in the army?
I am.
Okay. Well, what made you decide to become a soldier?
Decide. I am a Sten of the Beresad. I did not choose to be who I am any more than you did.
Okay. Why were the Qunari send soldiers here?
The Antam are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Qunari. We are how my people know the world.
You didn't really answer my question. You know... Doesn't that make your viewpoint a little skewed? So he looks at Aaron Gooch and contemplates how doth one tickle their own taint. By guzzling it down, that's how.
Compared to what?
Well... You only learn about the people you conquer?
What does anyone truly know of the world? The world changes. We change. The Antam observe what we can, just as you do. There is no point to this. We are keeping the Darkspawn waiting.
What's your hurry?
What a strange language you speak. You say hurry, where I would say duty.
Well, it's not your duty to handle the blight, though.
No, it is yours, and you are chatting with me instead.
I beg your finest pardon. Look, alright, in the world of Dragon Age, you guzzle down some taint. And then that's how you become a Grey Warden. It's perfectly logical. I've never seen a Qunari before. Tell me about you.
No.
Why not?
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of... The elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
Exactly. The elves are people that excel at poverty. You're a little hostile.
Many humans have said that to me. I do not understand it. If I were indeed hostile, you would be bleeding.
Well, fair, I guess. Is this you being calm and helpful?
Couldn't you tell?
You know what? Just follow orders and you'll do fine.
As you wish.
Yeah, look, he approves. +2. Look, the Qunari are... funny people. And this game is old.
Yes.
What were you doing in that cage?
Sitting, as you observed.
Cute, you're the silent type, I see.
Your grasp of the obvious is remarkable.
Are you gonna answer my question?
I did. Parshera, was there anything else?
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Why'd you come to Ferelden?
To answer a question.
What was the question?
The Arishok asked what is the Blight. By his curiosity, I am now here.
Well, what's an Arishok?
The one who commands the Antam, the body of the Kunari.
What is this demigod's name? I need to Google him. This is Sten. S-T-E-N. Shenanigans, hello Dino Delster. Yep. Taint shenanigans. Why does he care about the Blight?
Why do you?
It could destroy the world.
Do you think the Kunari live on some other world then?
Okay, that's fair. Do you have to report back?
Yes.
Okay, when are you gonna do that?
Never. I cannot go home.
Why not?
It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting.
I want to talk more.
Speak then.
Oh, never mind.
Then I suggest we move on.
I have nothing else to say. Alright, bye.
As you wish.
Thank you. Sten approves +7. Great. He's so fucking tism coded. I kind of appreciate he's just like, what? Yeah? Yes? Sorry, maybe? Yes? What?
Yes?
I don't know if I want to talk to you, Liliana, because you go on forever. I think we'll just talk a little bit.
Here I am.
What would someone like you be doing in Lothering's Chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
She's this game's Gale. She very much is. Yes. Sanctimonious preachy like all other Chantry zealots. I had no idea why I connected to him when I first played this game. It all makes sense now. Look, he's simple. He just likes things laid out simply. I appreciate that. They don't teach you how to fight in a cloister, do they?
Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
Why were you seeking safe harbor?
The Chantry does not pride, and you should.
Yes.
I desired time apart from the world. I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Uh-huh. Okay. Definitely not sus. Just be like, yep. Liliana, what else did you do? Why did you become a sister? That's very sus.
Yes?
It's very, very sus. I want...
Well,
tell me your secrets. What was life like? Yeah, well, oh, do I want to listen to our tales? Maybe, I don't know. What was life like in the Chantry?
Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my Chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose.
They tend to be self-righteous, yes.
When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools.
I don't really want the Maker looking on me anyway. But you must earn the Maker's bless. What'd you say to them?
What can I say to them? What they believe is what the Chantry says, and the Chantry is infallible, yes. Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the Chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, look, I'm gonna agree, because talking to you sometimes makes me want to blow my head off. I'm sorry, that was so mean. She just yaps forever.
What do you need? Ask away.
Wait, what can a Templar do exactly?
Essentially, they're trained to fight.
Did I ask him about this
Chantry
already? I
would
think I
tell you
did.
that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells.
So Templars use magic themselves? Seems like Templars could run the... have you hunted many mages?
No, I never actually became a full Templar. Duncan recruited me before I took my vows. I was only present during one harrowing. The ritual that they test the mages with. It's not unlike our joining, really.
That's the taint.
And just as deadly. The girl they tested, she had a demon put inside her to see if she could resist. And she couldn't. We had to end it quickly. I have to say I didn't have much interest in becoming a Templar after that.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. So they used magic?
You could call it that, sure. The Chantry doesn't look on it the same way, however, since really our talents only work on mages. Against a regular person, I'm just a guy in a metal suit.
Can other people use these talents?
Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together.
Sounds like an excellent method of control. Yes, also that. You're addicted to lyrium?
Thankfully, no. You only start receiving lyrium once you've taken your vows. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templar's talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets.
Kind of sounds like Gale. He does a little bit, doesn't he?
Lucky me.
Yes, indeed, lucky you. I don't know if, I can't remember if Dragon Age ever answers this question, but the way the Templars use magic to me is still quite confusing, because they do use magic, but then they're not mages, so they aren't able to like get possessed. But I'm like, but you also still use... You should wear that. You know, they still kind of use magic, so I'm like, how are they not at risk of possession and stuff? I don't know. Have you got a better helmet on? You got a commander's helmet on. These probably aren't gonna be any better. Oh, this one's got... This one's got 10 mental resistance on it as well. You should just wear that. Yeah, that's better. That's also better. Put that on. Oh my gosh. We got better boots for you. That's also better. He's getting very heavy now. No, no, chainmail, no. That dragon plate will be cracked once it's on him. Got a better shield for you, maybe? No. Oh, this one might be better. Yeah, that's way better. Put that on. Sick. You got jewelry for you? Nah. Oh, this is also technically doing like way more damage. I don't know. This one, oh, he's getting more healing effects when he heals, but... Nah, fuck it, put that. Ah, you can't use a shield with that one, though. Actually, yeah, no, do that then. Just so you've got the shield. Where was it? That was one I had, right? Yeah. Do that. Right. Time. They've rested now. We're gonna leave. continue. I'm gonna swap out Leliana because I just don't like her. Do I have Sten with me? I don't know. Hey, Brett.
Oh, why, you little...
Oh, don't yell at him! Are you harassing my dog?
Me? Harassing your dog? I should say it's the other way round. Your furry friend here took offence at me getting near his food. He snapped at me. Look.
Good boy. Teach that silly Alistair a lesson. Bad dog. That's not very nice. He is a war dog. There's hardly any blood drawn. He just... Still he shouldn't have. Yeah, still he shouldn't have. Aww. Just...
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I didn't want to yell at you.
I once heard a really
Oh my
old
God, alright.
legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh.
Oh, I don't know. It's just...
Oh, like
I
you
don't
can
look
tell
at
the
it.
difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone...
Driving a truck probably is just, I don't know, people maybe just like to see the... There's probably just an appeal to just watch the surroundings, you know, see places that you can't see. That's probably the appeal for that. And like, I mean, and then, you know, people that play just shooter games like COD or whatever, and they'll have no camera or, you know, no decent mic or whatever, and then they question like, why don't I get viewers? And it's like, because you're playing a fucking shooter with like nothing happening. That's why. Don't listen to Alistair, he's full of rubbish. If you hadn't known it was probably tasty, I'd never feed you another human being. Don't listen to Alistair.
Hey!
Don't actually remember what that... I missed that dialogue entirely, so I might have upset him, but... Oh my god, there are so many cutscenes with the dog.
In my pack.
He's being a good boy.
A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
Does this mean you have to go without? Oh my god. It's a thought that counts, he means well. Can't be stinkier than what normally goes into them. Oh my god. I think he thinks you need more meat on your bones. It's a thought that counts, he means well.
The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
I also hate that I don't have any viewers. It's so shit. Why do I need to stream? Can't people just peek through the window? Why can't people watch me all the time? It was a gift. You can't... Yeah, no, don't do it again. You're a war dog, not a nursemaid. No, it was a gift. No, I don't want to be mad at the dog, but also don't give her dead things. You heard the lady.
I don't want it, you worthless fur
Come on,
bag.
stop being mean to him, Morrigan. Can I hug him? The government's always are watching. I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
She's a self-aware queen. Alright, is Leliana got another thing too? Sten? Alright, everyone's gonna talk to the dog right now, apparently. I'll just watch.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Oh, that's cute. Alright. Trying to find your way through the earth? Good boy. Alright, it's gonna take some... it's gonna take some time. Alright, keep going. Good luck. Best boy. Well done. Alright, now we actually leave camp. Onwards with the game. Where do we go first, though? I'm gonna have Alistair,
Yes,
Morrigan... Indeed. I guess I could bring Sten, honestly.
Yes.
2 tanks, may as well, right? Although he's more of a berserker, barbarian kind of guy. I don't think it's fit to her. No, I prefer that she changes. But in this game, she's kind of immature. To me, it makes sense that she's a bit more measured. And she's still snarky, but you know, in this game, like she is just like kind of, at least earlier on, a little kind of just a young woman just wanting to rebel for the sake of rebelling kind of thing. She's not a cynic on later games, but for me that makes sense because, you know, she grows up. And she's seen some shit. Alright. So, which is the one of these places gives us shale, but who gives us the Wynn? We need Wynn. She's the healer. And Wynn we only get from here, I think. Yeah, because that's a tower, so we need to go here. Alright, watch this be a don't get me wrong, I love cynicism too. I still think it's there, but I just think in the later games it's just more realistic because, you know, she's learned stuff and she's less just being bitchy for the sake of bitchy. She grows up. She's not just a little, you know, a young girl, more or less, acting like a child sometimes.
What is the name they have for Mother and I? Apostates? Truly, it boggles the mind.
Yes, exactly. It's because we're in the... Oh, I can't bring her here. She aggroes a section. Sorry, Morrigan.
Blast and damnation.
Sorry, I can't take you. Oh shit. Wait. Why can't I... Do I have to add everyone again individually? Bugger.
Yes.
I can't bring her. She aggroes everyone. She'll piss off this whole section, and I need Wynn. I don't know what happens if she aggroes this whole bit, but I need Wynn. Kias to never grow up. Character development is still necessary, alright? If Morrigan acted the same way, exactly the same as she does in this game, in like Inquisition or Veilguard, I would be like, she would annoy me. Because I'm like, seriously, this whole time you still haven't grown up even a little bit? Leliana Stan. Does he have any? He doesn't, does he? No. Alright. In that case, let me look at your stuff. Wait, what do you have? He's another tank. And he's two-handed. Okay. I'm glad you haven't known me too long then. What? You're still an immature little bastard, are you? Which one was the big one? Battle axe. That's a two-handed. Use that. Yep. Okay. And then we give you... something better. Physical resistance? Sure. I'm curious as to what Larian's new game will be. I am still somewhat sad, though they're not going to be doing any Baldur's Gate DLC. That does make me very upset. Splint mail? May as well. And then we got shoes for you. Chainmail. Chainmail boots. Scale boots. These are the same. Just put that on, I guess. And then gloves. put... I guess those on. Sick. Anything else for you? Iron ring. It's got no benefit on it whatsoever. We put these down here. Boop. Boop. And I think that's enough. Yes. Okay. Alright. Oh, I should have done this first. Oh well. Sup. I'll take you this, yoink.
Very well.
Very well. Kester,
Why,
sup.
bless myself. What's a distinguished personage like yourself doing here?
Are you a mage?
A mage? Me? That'll be the day, I tell you. That will be the day. I'm the ferryman. Leastwise, I used to be.
Do I have to pay you?
Poor old Kester.
That'd suck.
Out of a job.
Why?
I don't got a clue. They wouldn't tell me. Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester. We got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else.
Ah, yes. Reassuring
And then it was
words.
Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy. Named for my grandmum, she was.
You have no clue why they stop people going across?
If I had to guess, I'd guess it had to do with magic. But the tower's always got something to do with magic.
Safe bet. I have to get there. I might have official business.
Don't look at me. I told you, I'm not the ferryman no more.
Well, then
Gregor's
why
told me
here?
to stay here till it blows over. But I'm telling you, some storms don't blow over easy.
I could convince the Templars to let me in.
Maybe you could at that. I'm sure your mind's all afire now, eh?
So you know the Knight Commander?
Oh, I can't say that. I'm lucky he's good enough to give me the time of day. The first enchanter's all right. He's polite as can be, but he's always a little distant, if you get my drift. But Gregor'll stay to talk. I reckon he likes hearing from us common folk, you know? He's a man to be respected, that Gregor.
Alright, cool.
All right. Keep safe, you hear?
Did you have any purpose in that conversation at all? I don't think you did. What's up?
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of
Ikumi.
mages interested in going about their lives without the
going
constant
fine.
scrutiny of the Chantry.
The guy looks like Zlorb? Who's Zlorb? Isn't that against the Chantry's laws?
We harm no one, I assure you, and we enforce the Chantry's laws among ourselves. All we seek is a life outside of the Templar's shadow. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
Oh, that's his actual name? I had no idea. Just looks like a strange ox. I'll take a look.
Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Make us smile upon you.
Sure.
It will be done.
Yep. Places of power. Sure, yep. Stuff, yep. Great. Spoiled Princess? Is that a tavern? Yep.
As you say.
So the game was threatening to crash there? Can I talk to anyone here? No, but I can loot your shit.
Of course.
Love letter? Between wealthy paramours. Can I read it? Boop, 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 boop. Oh, God. No. Oh, bodice ripped. Yeah, that's a bunch of shit I'm never gonna read. Sorry, game.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you?
Oh, maybe. Why is the inn called the Spoiled Princess?
It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess.
Cute.
Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling inn. The name stuck. That's the story.
Well,
Of course. What would you like?
That was fucked up. Retain. Hi, Reroll. I mean, I recognize your name, but. And you also, you know, I didn't get the tag first time chat, so you've been here before, and I recognize it kinda, but. People come and go, you know. Nice family history, love it. It was like, great, thanks for telling me that. You needed to tell me that your sister got murdered, but sure. I just want stuff that makes the potions. Yeah. I just want the recipe. Well, that might be handy. Fire resistance, cold resistance, +1 armor. Sure, why not? I'll buy it. I'll sell this ring, that is nothing. Ooh. 30 fire resistance for Doggo. Not bad either. I don't have that much money though. No. Well, someone can wear that necklace. Alistair's got that on. Maybe I'll just... do I want to give it to Sten? I may as well. That merchant looks sick. He doesn't look good, does he? Lorana? You seem like a character. You got a name.
Good day.
Okay, never mind, you don't.
Leave me alone.
Alright, fair. Yep.
What are you?
Okay. Alright, none of them want to talk to me. Is this Redcliffe? No, it's the Mage's Tower. Or the outside of it. Stream Scheme Discord? Oh god, that was... I'm barely in that. That was a long time ago. I mean, like, I still have it, but I don't really read it.
How deep is this lake? Do you think we're allowed to swim in it?
Why would you want to do that? No, it's not Daniel Radcliffe Village.
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass.
Sure, old Alistair. I'm a Grey Warden and I seek assistance with the mages.
You're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it.
I drank taint. I have these documents.
Yes. Oh, a Grey Warden seal. Aha! So you're claiming to be one of those?
Yes.
You know, I have some documents too. They say I'm the Queen of Antiva. What do you think of that?
I will shove you into the lake. Queen's female. Not much, you're obviously a Templar.
And if you can't prove you're who you say you are, I'm not letting you in. Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way, right now, go.
My patience is getting thin.
Is that bad? Look, I'm, just trying to do my job.
Sure, let me through.
I'll take you right now, just like you wanted.
I was away from Twitch for like over a year, fair. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, for some reason, I was like, oh yeah, I vaguely remember using your username. Please do.
Come along, I suppose.
Prove it, conscripts him. Yeah, like, bitch, join my army. You don't want to be here? I don't care. You're mine now. This is why we target the, you know, the disenfranchised, the low socioeconomic areas. Really attack the poor people.
Stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
The doors are barred. Are they keeping people out or in?
Now we wait and pray.
I think it's both, Barry. You're Gregoire. Gregoire.
Who are you? I explicitly told Carol not to bring anyone across the lake. We're dealing with a very delicate situation.
I'm very persuasive.
You must leave for your own safety.
The mages have an obligation to help Grey Wardens.
I am weary of the Grey Warden's ceaseless need for men to fight the Darkspawn, but it is their right.
Thank you.
You'll find no allies here. The Templars can spare no men, and the mages are indisposed. I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls.
This is why we cut the tongues from mages in Parval.
Oh my god.
I will admit to agreeing with your companion. Maker knows the Qunari would not have gotten themselves into this position.
Man, Stan, you can't just say stuff like that. It sounds like the Templars haven't been doing their job. How did this happen?
We don't know. We saw only demons, hunting Templars and mages alike. I realized we could not defeat them and told my men to flee.
Honestly, they are cowards, but they have, like, the problem I have with mages and Templars is that it's like the mages are kind of can be basically just like walking nukes, right? So like I get it, they kind of need to be watched so they don't, like, you know, blow up and like become possessed and like cause havoc and shit, right? I get it, but also at the same time I fucking hate the Chantry and the Templars. A real Sandbox RPG would let you drink tea from a mug while you talk to jerks. You should have fought them. I would have done this. Well, what can I do to help?
I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment.
The right of annulment?
The right of annulment gives Templars the authority to neutralize the Mage Circle. Completely.
The mages are probably already dead. Any abominations remaining in there must be dealt with, no matter what.
This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again.
I don't want to. I need them. Cannot be allowed. It's unfortunate. No, they're not defenseless. Some must still live. Yeah, they're not defenseless.
If any are still alive, the Maker himself has shielded them.
This fucking
No
Maker
one
shit.
could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find nothing.
It was you that shut them in.
And what was I to do? Leave the door open as the abominations poured out?
He's right. All the circles have doors like these, to prevent abominations from getting loose.
Denerim must have received our message.
Yeah.
It cannot be much longer.
Yeah, it's like this is some. It's a problem I have with Dragon Age, because it's very easy to get sympathetic with mages because they're treated like this, but they are dangerous. But it's just like what? No, I don't like it. It makes me feel icky. It's like organized control. If you help deal with the circle, you lend me aid. There's still so much going on that's unexplained.
I too would like to know how this started.
Okay, well, if you do this, will you join my army if I help you? I'll investigate the tower and see what can be done. Or if I help you with this, will you join my army?
You must face and slaughter the abominations to get to the bottom of this. Are you sure you can handle them?
Yes. Abominations cannot stand against me. I have confidence in my abilities. No, I have confidence.
If you succeed, I would owe you much. Enough that I would pledge my Templars to your cause. Without word from Denerim, I must determine our course.
I could always Full Metal
Surely
Alchemist
destroying
it, make them
Darkspawn
dogs of
is a
war, that's
worthy
better, right? I've never... Okay, so look. I've never finished Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I think I've watched like 5 episodes. I tend to watch like the first 5 or so episodes before I get bored and I stop watching. And I know everyone says the Brotherhood is the best one and it's a really good anime. I've just never finished it. So... Is that all you can offer?
We have nothing to offer you, but gratitude and service. I have heard the tower holds many valuable artifacts. I expect we'll have to consider them lost or destroyed.
Perhaps I can save some of these artifacts.
A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred.
I watched the dog
I will
episode just to
open them
pretend
for
I know
no
the
one
Family Man
until
meme.
I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter
Commitment.
stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must be destroyed. May Andraste lend you her courage, whatever you decide.
Yeah, well, look, I need to be here so I can get the healer. So, actually, while I'm here, no, not map. We want tactics. Sten needs to be like set up, I think. Liliana, Sten. All right, we make him a scrapper probably. He could be. I mean, he can be a tank as well, but I've got Alistair being the tank, so while he's here, we may as well just get him to just like bonk as hard as possible, right? Is this like what a different if you look at my anime list, we can see that's the number one is something else. What like Full Metal Alchemist? I was under the impression that Brotherhood is the better one.
My wounds, they burn.
Jesus.
It's unbearable.
Oh well, get help. Quartermaster.
I wish this were over. We're running low on supplies, and I don't know how much longer we'll last.
Well, do you need help?
We need the abominations and demons out of this place, if that's what you mean. If you have anything to trade, that would be helpful too.
Alright, sure. Do you have recipes? Injury kit recipe. Requires expert herbalism? Bugger. I don't think Morrigan has that. Also, I don't have Morrigan to party, so now it's actually kind of shitty. He said my wounds like my brand. Okay, that's not... No, bugger. That's not really going to help me now, is it? Full Metal Brotherhood is number 2. Number 1 is Susu? Sao? Saw. Oh, Freewind. Well, no, like, out of... the best as in, like, the Full Metal animes. People say Brotherhood is the best one. That's what I mean. I really just need health stuff. Like, I'm kind of low on all that, you know? Until we get Win.
New follower.
At least I follow Highland Wolf. Welcome in. I made 3 Full Metal live actions a couple years ago. Oh, Jesus. I've noticed I'm seeing a trend with anime in that, like, they kind of now just... They don't want to do, like, the full, like, manga adaptions anymore. They kind of just, like, skip over to the end and then make a movie out of that or something. That seems to be a trend that's happening. It's true 1.5 years ago. I don't know. I'm not that up with the anime culture, I'm gonna be honest. I don't watch it a lot. Animes, it's like, I very rarely finish them. Or I'll binge them in like the span of like a couple weeks and then I won't watch anything again for like 2 years. I just feel like I'm so poor right now. I need that Mabari Crunch for Doggo. Greater health potion, injury kits. I'm just gonna load up because I'm gonna regret if I don't have it. Probably lyrium as well. Yeah. Arcane tomes. Better to have it than not have it. Stream tiles will really catch my attention. Cheers. Tickling your taint got your attention. That's good. Okay, you're fine, you're fine. Alistair is only got... that's right, because you probably used them all, didn't you? You cheeky bastard. Health. Greater. Yeah, well, anime communities, I would not say that I pay attention to. That's a part of the internet that I don't need to engage with that much. Lesser health, greater. This is dumb because they're just gonna, one of them's gonna use it and then it'll disappear off the health bar, but whatever. And then greater. Yep. Everyone says Freerin is very good. It probably is one I should watch.
As I recall, shutting the door and throwing away the key was definitely the Templar Plan B.
Hadn't noticed it for the first 20 minutes, but oh well. I live to please. Alright, are we ready to go? Maybe. Is this why you won't stream Genshin? Oh, I haven't played Genshin in a long fucking time. Well. That's why I won't stream Genshin. I'm gonna hope this doesn't go bad. This is like not... I don't know if this is a great party composition, but... this might be painful. If there's a gacha game that I'm playing right now, it's Love and Deep Space. And that is not a stream game. Maybe only... oh my god. Only if there's like a main story update, maybe. And even then, it's like... it is just a visual novel experience and not something that's probably that engaging to watch. Unless you're actually like deep in Love and Lad's lore, you know? And as much as it's my hyperfixation right now, for most of the people that watch my streams, they don't play Lads. So they can't relate. Pile of filth? Love it. Lesser ice, whatever. Lobotomy Corporation was good and Billy knows it's supposed to be a gacha. Lobotomy Corporation, I have not heard of this. I am very... look,
so, let me get this straight.
Hang on.
You were a cloistered sister?
You must have been a brother before you became a Templar, no?
I never actually became a Templar. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens
yeah, he told
before
us
I
this.
took my final vows.
Do you ever regret leaving the Chantry?
No, never. Do you?
Yes. You may not believe it, but I found peace there. The kind of peace I've never known.
It used to get so quiet at the monastery that I would start screaming until one of the brothers came running. I would tell them that I was just checking. You never know, right?
No, I never did anything like that. I enjoyed the quiet.
Suit yourself. The look on their face was always
little troublemaker. Alistair's such a sweetheart. Yeah, gacha games, I really make sure I only play one because they are dangerous. Way too easy to get sucked in with the money stuff. So in my heart, I know I'm like, if I'm playing a gacha game, that's only the one. You a whale? Oh god, no. I am... what's the word? A dolphin, I guess? Because I'll buy, like, the battle pass stuff. So it's like, I'll spend money, but... I do not whale, because I do not have the funds to whale. So real for that, gachas demand too much time too. That's the other thing. He's like, I don't have the fucking time to play multiple gacha games. Are you kidding? Yeah, dolphin is the term. And then there's whale, and I think then there's like Leviathan or something, which is
come no further.
A disgusting amount of money.
I will strike you down where you stand.
Win! What are you doing here?
I am a mage of the Circle. More importantly, why are you here? The Templars would not let just anyone by.
Never heard of dolphin? Yeah, no, that's like the... I think that's... there's like the gacha scale. I think there's like, oh, maybe like tuna or something as well, which is like meant to be like smaller than a dolphin, I guess. I don't know, like, you know, spending tiers. Japan titles are under the top American titles. Well, as in what, for animes? For like production? Tuna, Lameo? Yeah, I know. Like the terms are whack. Leviathan game developer conferences are a mistake. Well, it's just the terms they use just to Well, no, for consumers, I guess. People who play these games, like, they declare themselves, like, XC thing to show off how much money they spend. So when you're like, Leviathans are people that have way too much money. Or, like, go into debt and shit, you know what I mean? Japan production is majority in anime form, fair. I'm seeking the aid of the mages.
And you were told that the Circle was in no shape to help you, I suppose.
Yeah.
So why did the Templars let you in? Do they plan to attack the tower now?
I'm gonna stop it. The annulment has not arrived yet.
They sent for it then. I feared they might have.
Yeah.
What else could they do?
They want to.
So Gregor
They want to
thinks
off you
the
all.
Circle is beyond hope. He probably assumes we are all dead. They abandoned us to our fate. But even trapped as we are, we have survived. If they invoke the right, however, we will not be able to stand against them.
Wait, what happened here?
Let it suffice to say that we had something of a revolt on our hands.
I wouldn't be
led by a
surprised.
mage named Uldred. When he returned from the battle
What's
at
like
Ostagar,
important?
he tried to take over the Circle.
Or I guess maybe
As you
more
can see,
worthwhile knowing when people play
work out
gacha
as he
games.
had planned.
Especially people who haven't played gacha games
But I am
before.
certain all
Is
this
that a
is
lot of
his
these
doing.
like...
I will not lose the Circle to one man's
I wouldn't really even say
pride.
developers, but I guess just people in the... that work in these games, maybe more like, you know, executive kind of management kind of situations. They tend to come from casinos. There's people that tend to work in casinos, so a lot of... It's all just around how do we make people spend more money? And that's the goal. So I kind of roll... when I sometimes, like, in lads community especially, like, there's a... It tends to also bring out people who are perhaps a bit naive and young and don't know what they're getting into, and they get really mad because they're like, why can't I get more in-game resources? Blah, blah, blah. They need to give us more in-game resources. And it's like, they're not going to because they don't want to. Your frustration is meant to make you spend more money, and you need to be conscious of that. One anime series costs them about $40,000 average all time. USA production, they spend a lot of money. Well, I mean, yeah, but also like dollar value is different. It's probably cheap. I mean, it'd be cheaper for production purposes for like animes, right? Because like they also, and also Japan is also kind of brutal to their actual like animators and illustrators, so like it's cheaper. Whereas, I mean, like, if you're talking, like, American productions, you know, it's a bunch of money in CGI and shit. So what do you intend?
I erected a barrier over the door leading to the rest of the
I was literally in the middle of typing that.
so nothing from inside could attack the children. You will not be able to enter the tower.
Yeah,
as long as the
underpaying
barrier
animators and stuff, exactly.
I will dispel it if you join with me
And then...
to save this circle.
Also, I mean, like, also the work culture. Also the work culture over there as well. It's like overtime payment. Does that even exist? Really? I can't believe you didn't read it. Read what? Read what, Noodle? Did I miss something important? Must have tried to avoid neither sorta. I'll help.
Once
you know
Gregor
what?
sees that we have made the tower safe, I trust he will tell his
I
men
don't
to
know
back
what.
down. He is not unreasonable.
What haven't I read? Gregor will only accept if First China says so. Will the children be safe here? No.
Petra and Kenan will watch them. If we slay
Ah.
all the fiends we encounter on our way,
It's fine.
none will
I
get by
owe
to
smart.
threaten the
I owe
children.
3 smarts next time. Also, you came in and then you were like, okay, I can't stay because I'm busy today. And then you redeemed smart and then you left immediately. Fuck you, man. No, I wasn't going to read it for you when you do that. So I bargained with Brett and then it would be another day. So, you know, smart in lieu. If we slay all the fiends we encounter on the way, we will be... yeah, sure.
Petra, Kenan,
Listen.
look after the others. I will be back soon.
Wynne, are you sure you're all right? You were so badly hurt earlier. Maybe I should come along.
The others need your protection more. I will be all right. Stay here with them. Keep them safe.
I'm doing this for the sake of my fun Friday, plus it was funny. Try not to throw out your back.
When that happens, I usually lay about a young upstart with my staff. That gets the blood flowing and works the kinks out of these old joints. If you are ready, let us go end this.
Jeez, this is the elder abuse. Alright, we have Wynne now. Let's go. We can't bring Morrigan. She's going to aggro the party. Yes. Alistair. Should we have... do I bring Leliana or Sten? Sten might be better, honestly, in this situation. Leliana just doesn't do what I wanted to do. And he's going to do more damage. Maybe it's better? I don't know. Fuck it, we'll try.
Yes.
I might hate this, but... we'll try.
Ready.
4 tactic slots? Great. Are you gonna win? Healer. Yep. That's all we want. I'm gonna hope that this just works. I don't want to... heal self when less than 50%? I don't know. I don't know if it's... oh, I don't know. I don't know. Back to work. Have good work. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm just gonna hope that that is okay. We're not finishing this tonight. This section is massive, and then it has the whole, like, fade section in it too, so we're not doing that in a day. In an hour. What are you doing? Alright. Kinnan.
It's good to see that some wardens survived. We are sorry for the loss of your comrades.
Loghain's to blame.
You heard about Loghain.
Is that Becca?
I would
No.
never have imagined the
Noodle.
Cairn,
Why
a
would you?
traitor.
I knew he was up to something the minute I met him.
Wynne was at Ostagar. She told us everything upon her return.
He was sus.
But why speak of things past? Be careful in there, and stay safe.
You're not gonna... okay. Well... is there any point talking to you lot?
I don't suppose this is what you expected the circle to be like, is it?
Shitty? This is not a common occurrence, I take it?
I keep thinking this is our punishment for being mages. That's why the Templars have to do away with us. Their swords are like the sword of mercy that sent Andraste back to the Maker.
That's true, yeah. I bring back old school Disney, you know? 2D Disney just was better. Wouldn't it have been better if Andraste hadn't died at all?
Andraste only died because of man's foolishness and pride. We need to atone for this. We should let the Templars come. Only then can we be cleansed of our wickedness.
Alright, if you say so.
I will pray. May we abandon
This
our
woman's
tainted
lost her
bodies to
mind.
find peace with the Maker.
She's a danger to getting possessed. Petra.
Look after her, will you?
Who?
Wynne, obviously. I don't know if she's up to this, especially not after... I just worry.
She's getting on in years. She seems to be a strong woman.
Wynne's the strongest person I know, but she's only human.
That's
This
Inquisitor.
ordeal has been hard on her.
Yeah, that's female Inquisitor. Hey, female Inquisitor voice. There's something you're not saying.
I was on my way down to the library when I heard screaming, and a demon came around the corner.
She voices so many characters
Fire
too.
with evil. I was certain it was my death come upon me. I think I screamed. I was so afraid. And then Wynne was there, in front of me, shielding me. It was light and fire, blood and chaos. He was dead, but Wynne wasn't moving either. I was so afraid she was gone.
What happened then?
As I moved to help her, she stirred and coughed. I don't know what I would have done if she had died. For me.
Well, I'm glad she survived.
Just look after her, alright? She might be completely fine, but then again, maybe she didn't come away from that totally unharmed.
Alright, she'll be safe.
Thank you. And thank you again for helping us.
You are arguing about this personal opinion though, so I don't think you guys need to worry that much. Not possible to pick? Boo.
Here we are. I'm somewhat amazed.
Never seen a Kira either.
Kept it in place this long.
Impressive for an old woman.
It made me very weary at times.
But
I had to stay strong.
Right now, I feel like I am just pointing at her and yelling old.
I do not know what manner of beasts lurk beyond this barrier. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Be on your
I
guard.
don't know if I am, honestly. I'm not sure if bringing Sten with me is a great choice, but we'll find out, I guess. Great. Oh, he does it immediately. Boop. Easy. Fine. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. They explode on death. Why can't I loot? What rubbish is this? What do those blank things do? Is that just junk to sell? It must be, right? Oh, thank God they're giving me all health things. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that shit. Probably also should have offloaded my inventory when I could have. Oh no! It's all very bad.
All right.
Again, Alistair, could you just fucking aggro, please? Oh, stun that one. Yep, nice. Ouch. Maybe Sten was the right person to take. He's killing them. They're going down pretty quick.
What
Oops,
do you need?
nothing. Go away. Yeah, I don't think Liliana's that useful. I'm probably not, like, she's just not being used correctly, but... I feel like that combat, these combats would be lasting way longer. Otherwise.
As you wish.
Nice. Sten's dying. Use a thing. Ready to rage demon? Resist it. Oh, well, there you go. Ooh, okay, now we're in trouble. Win, do you have a revive by chance? Regeneration? Revival, yeah. Revive Alistair. Cheezel. Take a potion. Sten's still okay.
Of course.
Nah, fuck. Leave Win alone! There we go. Okay, we're good. Oof. Sick, sick, sick. What did that amulet do? Oh, it's a belt. I'll take that. Yoink. Willpower. Win needs something. Oh, Win needs actual gear. Plus 1 willpower, fire resistance, armor. Probably should actually up a willpower, honestly. Give you an apprentice cow for mental resistance. Clothing. Is this better than what? What have you got on here? 2 magic, 2 willpower, 6 defense. Oh, yeah, no, it's way worse. I was looking at the wrong thing. Alright, no, keep that on then. And then we give you boots. Give you these boots. They kind of pay people right, but also they don't. Corporations are scummy, I think, globally, so... Put that on. Bit more defense off for your win. You got a staff that's better? No, it doesn't look like it. No, that's worse. Okay. Alright. Alistair has a mud idol on. Cold resistance. This one's probably better, actually. Yep. Sten, got that. Constitution, that could be helpful. We'll keep that. The world would be better if unions was just, you know, common. It would just be great if generally we had more money, wouldn't it? That'd be ideal. What was... Oh, I need to go up through the thinger. That's the way. Okay, save. This will be fine. We'll be fine. Not an issue.
Owain's room is near here. I hope he's all right.
My ideal's worrying about money as little as possible for sure. Same.
Please refrain from going into the stockroom. It is a mess, and I've not been able to get it into a state fit to be seen.
Oh, he's being tranquil. What are you doing here?
I was trying to tidy up, but there was little I could do.
Aren't you afraid of the abominations?
Of course. I am defenseless, and if I ran into one, I would surely perish. I tried to leave when things
yeah,
got
Dragon
quiet.
Age is safer to be in, definitely.
That was when I encountered the barrier. Finding no other way out, I returned to work.
Owain, you should have said something. I would have opened the door for you.
The stockroom is familiar. I prefer to be here.
He's calm because he's tranquil. You haven't come across abominations?
No. I suppose I should count myself lucky. I would prefer not to die. I would prefer it if the tower returned to the way it was. Perhaps Niall will succeed and save us all.
That's fair. What's Niall trying to do?
I do not know. But he came here with several others and took the litany of Adralla.
But that protects from mind domination. Is blood magic at work here?
I do not know.
Niall was in the meeting. He would know. Blood magic.
Lover's slab?
I was afraid of
Increase. Oh dear. I think I can imagine what that mod does. How's it worse?
Blood magic could control us too. Who knows what could happen then? We should find Niall. The litany will give us a fighting chance.
Perverse
against any blood mages
escapism.
we
Choosing between equally
I
awful
wish you
factions to
luck.
work for.
Perhaps this will be over soon and things will return to the way they were. Goodbye.
Goodbye. You poor man. Iron ring? Just what I wanted.
Yes.
Yes. I am constantly stressing about money now, because I got made redundant late last year, and I've been trying to find a new job ever since, and my god is it hard. The bloody job market sucks fucking balls. Alistair has a shield. This is worse than what you've got on. 90% of mods really just come down to either texture packs or new ways to fuck something. Yeah, that's true. Oh wait, hang on. Does Wynn have... She doesn't have shit on her bar. There, and then greater there. Alright, and then Doggo. Doggo also needs something on him. There. Alright. Oh, I wasn't ready!
Attack! Kill!
Stop that.
Let's have at it!
Very well.
I love this bullying that's happening.
Not well.
Ouch, we're stunned. Help. Stop attacking Win. Don't heal yourself, you dickhead. Thank you. Hey.
Please, please don't kill me.
The giant women mods for Dark Souls players. Giant women mods? I don't think I've seen these. I had to try it and then what? Why? Why'd you answer? Look, I've been the same, alright? I'll be there. Sometimes you see a mod and you're just curious. You're like, what does this look like? And then you're like, oh. Why am I surprised? It is what it says on the tin. Make her show mercy, Maleficar. You'll find none here. Jesus Christ. Tell me why. The people you killed didn't want to die either.
I know I have no right to ask for mercy, but I didn't mean for this death and destruction. We were just trying to free ourselves. Aldred told us that the Circle would support Loghain, and Loghain would help us be free of the Chantry. You don't know what it was like. The Templars were watching. Always watching.
I know. Was gameplay my life like 3 days? Why turn to forbidden magic? Well, what you've done will make things worse for future mages, yeah. Honestly, that.
We thought someone always has to take the first step. Force a change, no matter the cost.
Nothing is worth what you've done to this place.
And now Aldred's gone mad, and we are scattered, doomed to die at the hands of those who seek to right our wrongs.
Can't allow blood mages to live.
But I would like a chance to atone for what I've done. Please, if you spare me, I could escape and seek penance at the Chantry.
You know, they'll never take you. They're very picky about who they let in. Harlots, murderers, yes. Maleficarum, oh no.
I just want my life. Please.
You know why 3 days. It always starts with curiosity. Next thing you know, you're wearing programmer socks. Nah, never been me. Absolutely not. I can't imagine wanting to make a mod. Fuck that. That's time I don't have. And how we get out with blood magic? Yeah, how are you gonna get out?
I'll find a way, please. I swear I'll do something good with my life.
Do I? Oh, fuck. You please don't move me. If you can escape the Templars, you deserve freedom. Oh, she's just desperate. Don't make me regret it. I'll let you go.
Thank you. The Maker will surely turn his eyes on you for your mercy.
They're gonna hate me? No? Alright, I'll take it. The Rose of Orlais. That sounds like a gift to someone. Any other goodies for me? Oh god, I'm gonna get so turned around. I'm already lost. Oh god. Which room did I come from? It was this room, I think. Yeah.
Very well.
Since a crime against dragons? Never. Ooh. Oh, I'll take that. Ring. What did this ring do? Ice ring, 10 cold resistance. Yeah, I'll take it. Might actually be better on wind, but whatever. I can't believe I haven't found a single dragon in this age yet. Wild. easy. Keep forgetting that they explode. I tell you what, the game's easy when you can gank on them. Just gang up on them? No challenge.
Yes.
Started lever, love letter, another one. Let's go. Hello? Oh, they say, come out for me, thank you. Did I activate my dual fighting? I don't know if I did. Why am I so slow? What's going on? I've been debuffed or something?
As you say.
A garnet? That's nice. Might be able to sell that for money. Poultice, let's go. I play for 3 hours, no dragons. This is as bad as Skyrim false advertising, 0 out of 10. Yeah, that checks out. You would be surprised the amount of monster porn is out there. There's a whole term for them now, like monster fuckers or some shit. Oop. Sick. Ouch. Who leveled? Oh nice, is someone leveled? Who leveled? No one leveled. You lied to me. Any other goodies? There's something in here. Oh. Skull seems to be trembling slightly. You can hear soft whimpers coming from inside it. It's alright, you can come out now.
Are the demons gone? Is it safe?
I hope one day I'll have my monster girlfriend, Sag. One can dream. I've dealt with them.
If you're sure it's safe, I could take a peek outside.
Take a peek. How you doing?
Oh. Ah, yeah. Yes.
What's wrong?
I have a crick in my back and my bum's gone numb. Oh, holy maker, look at this. Those demons didn't know what hit them, did they? Godwin, Mage of the Circle of Ferelden. At your service.
How'd you end up in the closet?
There were demons everywhere, blocking my exit. I decided that the best thing to do in that situation was to hide and be very, very quiet.
Sure.
I just really want to be somewhere safe. I think I might stay here for now. Maybe go back into my closet for a little while.
You could come with me. I've killed most demons you could escape. Oh god. You might be... Come with me.
Go with you? While you hunt down demons and abominations? I'd rather not. But don't take this the wrong way.
Too easy bullying material.
I'm sure you're excellent
That comes with the
and a
job.
very nice person. But it's just too dangerous.
You don't need to have you don't need an excuse for a chat to bully streamers on Twitch. All right, we'll do what you wish.
Thank you again for saving me. May we meet again in happier, less
Please
life-threatening
don't
times.
murder people when I turn my back. Please. I already let one blood mage go. I don't need another one to start murdering people when I leave this room.
There must be something left. If we get out, we're gonna need gold. Aldred said.
Alright. Well, he says nothing now, doesn't he? Oh. Oh, you silly fuckers.
Very well.
Silly little bastards. I am absolutely slaughtering my way through this place. Jesus. Ooh. Belt? What does that belt do? What'd that belt do, yo? What does that belt do? Fire resistance, +10 to healing effects received. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Alistair should probably have that, yeah. Yep. I got bully once because my camera apparently panned up and chat was full of pervs. Oh no. Oh. Actual pervs? Ew. That's gross. I don't let that shit in here. Weirdos come in, even just a hint of it, gone. Banned immediately. I do apologize for how loud the game is. It is something beyond my control. There is no way to turn down the battle music. It is awful. It is probably maybe the worst thing about this game. I know there's a mod I think that can fix it, but it's very like finicky and doesn't necessarily work. Do I need to go that way? Not possible to pick? Man. Did I come that way? I think I did. I can't go through that door. That went that bad? Alright. They just kept picking, they did it on purpose. Sure. Small painted box? The fuck does that mean? Irving's chest? Oh, Black Rumor. Oh, that's from Morrigan. She's gonna be our wifey. Insufficient skill? No! How can I not? I've been getting the chest every time I've leveled. God damn it. That sucks. Man. That's the worst thing. You didn't even make fun of the dragon mod. I mean, I'm not gonna. I have no place to make fun of that. I installed a sex mod for BG3 because I was curious of what it looked like. And I watched it and I was like, yep, that's... Don't know why I was curious. It does exactly what the mod said it would.
It's getting worse as we go up.
And no, I did not keep the mod. I was just curious to see what it looked like. And then I was like, okay, yep, that's good.
Of course.
Don't need it now though. The truth comes out.
As you say.
I ain't gonna judge people for that shit. Is there anyone else not wearing a necklace? No, that's better. I mean, maybe willpower will be okay here, but I don't think that's actually useful to my character. I was just curious as I used to tell my parents when they called me with stuff on my computer. Was it like the family computer too, you know? Where you only had one that was in like a study? That's the exact reason there are now hidden albums on iPhone, guaranteed. Probably, yeah. Well, you bury all you... I didn't do this, but I think it was a teenage boy thing to do those. Buried under filed folder names. Anyone else? No, we good? No, okay, we're not good. How are you missing? Hello? Ouch. Holy shit, who did that? What the fuck? Potion. Alter, sorry. She's probably gonna heal immediately. She can't. Bugger. Do a big one then. Ah, fuck, she died, damn it. Oh, it was this fucker. Alistair, guzzle that. Oh, jeez, they're both kind of cooked. Nice, Stan. Did you just one-hit him? You okay? Are you done now? We need to get Win up, yep. Ouch.
Yes. Very well.
Boop. Boop. Ice band. That might be useful. We did have a family computer. My brother got the blame for what I did on that, but later I got my own and they checked it. Oh, well, they learned, so. Oh man, your poor brother. He was like, but I didn't do anything. my parents, I think they were more concerned because like, was this one of those dumbass Flash games that had like some nudity in it? But because it was like women, I think they were worried because they were like, "Should go?" I'm like, well. Win probably should have that. Yeah, let's give the mage some more protection. Penalty to cunning. You kind of need to fix that. Take that. Did you use it? She did not. There we go. Didn't have the homework file? I didn't have files. I didn't download shit.
Very well.
No, you can't leave a paper trail. My bro was innocent, he's gay, but he got the blame. Oh man. Man, that's super unfair for him. Trap triggered, fuck. Oh boy. I'm stuck, man. I'm hard stuck. This is a terrible spot. Jesus.
Very well.
We good. Abominations. They blow up in my face and I'm fine.
Very well.
Healers really do mean a lot in this game. Like, damn. No, it was like... It was called, fuck. What was it called? It was a Flash game. I think it was Singirl? The protagonist was male. Like, he played a male. It was just a dating sim. It's a really old school one. And I was very fascinated by it. It awakened my bi. It was my bi awakening. I just didn't realize it at the time. my parents, like, they came to talk to me afterwards because they were like, it's okay, because I was obviously like going through the hormonal changes stuff. I don't even remember what the conversation was. Obviously embarrassing enough that I blocked it from my memory, but I don't remember it being like negative. Just embarrassing.
Of course.
We used to play those Flash games in our local library. One librarian was chill and let us do it. I miss those Flash games, to be honest. Same. That trap is right there. Can I not? Okay. I miss Flash games. There was this amazing period of life too during the early days of the internet where schools didn't block those sites and shit, so you could just play games on their school computers. Those were the days. Then they caught on and it was the worst thing. Addictinggames.com, cool math games. Iconic. Which way is it? I think that's the way in proper, but I don't want to go in there yet, I don't think.
Very well.
Ah! Not win. Charm Templar? The fuck? Oh man, I'm getting fucked up. That demon is doing the work. Alistair's getting low, but... No, finish it. Probably need to focus that Desire Demon, but... They're okay still. We're getting there. Fuck up the Desire Demon. There we go. Easy. My parents asked me if I knew what that kind of stuff was, and I voiced a guess based on my abstinence learning and a 3-second clip, and that was that. Oh, I don't know. I could not tell you what my parents fucking said to me that day. I've blocked that out of my memory. You have a nice battle cry? What, my dwarf?
Of course.
They all very yelly. I picked up another jewelry thing. What was it? Oh, -1 dexterity. That's kind of ass. No, I don't want to wear that. Negative to my stats? No, thank you. Yeah, I haven't noticed. Why? Man. I should have gone somewhere else first. Gonna be all these chests that I can't get into now. Oh, this room's gonna suck. Alright. Wait, can you not be in the doorway where they can all hit you? Stop it. I think they're okay. What the fuck is that going up over there? I didn't see you there. What the hell? Where'd you come from? We have done well. So weird how much stuff has changed over the years while we figured anything out. It is insane how quickly the internet actually changed. It wasn't that long ago. I mean, they were still, you know, I was still in the time when the dial-up existed and you couldn't use your phone and internet at the same time. And your parents would yell at you, "Get off the computer so I can call someone." It mostly got worse. Yep. The internet was a mistake. This is lovely. This is all great. Beautiful. This can't go wrong. Oh, there was a time too when like MySpace pages, man, MSN. Oh, I miss MSN. MSN was a shit.
Now that's just unnecessary.
What? The goop? Or the dead mages? The MSN bleep? Yeah, I know. MSN had some very satisfying notification noises, didn't it? Just like tickled the brain the right way. It was a simpler time. Yeah. It was like a good thing and fuck. I went the wrong way. Shit.
Oh, look. Visitors. I'd entertain
I watched a YouTube compilation of MSN bleeps the other day. Can you not? I didn't want to do this now, because... fuck me. Alright. Killing demons is enough entertainment for me, thanks. Good, that will make you much easier to kill. Who is that man and what have you done with him?
He's just resting. Poor lad. He was so very, very weary. You want to join us, don't you? Wouldn't you like to just lay down and forget about all this? Leave it all behind.
Can't keep eyes open. Someone pinch me.
We must stand and fight.
Resist. You must resist. Else we are all lost.
Why do
I think we're not resisting.
You deserve more. You deserve a rest. The world will go on without you.
True. Not wrong. Technically correct. And now we're stuck here and we'll be stuck here for a fucking while. We're in the Fade! No! Is this OG ASMR? Exactly. Touch it. Okay, that's not touchable. Oh, it's Weishaupt. What the fuck? Oh, damn. I didn't realize. I always thought it was just, for some reason I was like, this looks very elven. It's Weishaupt. That's dope. I used to remember everyone putting vague posts in the MSN status who would ask them what's up. Yeah, exactly. There was always something really fucking emo and shit to get attention. or like song lyrics. The world will go on without you, me too weird to live, too rare to die.
Welcome, my friend. We fought the good fight and won. Rejoice.
You have nothing to say? All right. Lyrium Bane.
I cannot cast it. I cannot cast it.
What do you mean you can't cast it? It's because you're not a... Oh, it's because he's a dwarf and he can't do magic. Every company must be a monopoly and the one's included. Yeah, I know. Doesn't it suck?
Ah,
I love
there
late
you
stage capitalism, don't
I'm
you?
not disturbing you, am I?
You should be dead.
Dead? Me? I have been close many times, but I never quite made it all the way. I just wanted to make sure you were happy here in Weishaupt. These grand halls were built by the first Grey Wardens. Isn't it breathtaking?
Shouldn't we be battling Darkspawn?
The Darkspawn are gone, remember? You were there in the last great battle. It was a triumph for all of us, bringing down the Archdemon and setting the underground lairs ablaze.
Capitalism makes me want to dig out my eyeballs and burn down a rich person's house. I know, doesn't it? couldn't I live in the stage of capitalism where everyone was getting pay rises, things were cheap, the production was like good quality, you could get a house on one salary? Why do I have to be in the stage of capitalism where nothing gets better and it just gets worse? If the Darkspawn are gone and we no longer eat it, then what shall the Grey Wardens do? That's not possible. You're hiding something from me.
Foolish child. I have given you so much and you cast it back in my face. Can you not be content with the peace I offer? You offer complacency, not peace. It seems only war and death will satisfy you. So be it. Have your war and your Darkspawn. May they be your doom.
You will need to fight.
Sorry, Duncan.
I will not halt. There is no.
Who's hurting me? Look at one's behind me hurting me. What the fuck?
Yes.
I'll stop. Do I heal? Oh god, I'm gonna die.
I will not halt.
I'm gonna die. Stop healing him! What the fuck? Stop it!
It will be done.
Stop hitting! Fuck off. Don't dunk on Duncan. He should stop healing me. Fuck you.
You should have fled.
Get fucked. This is brutal. Oof. Sad. Rip. Things did suck before they changed, but it just feels like you don't get anywhere anymore.
I cannot cast it.
Sorry, I know, I'm sorry. You can't do it, you're a dwarf. Hey, we're in the Fade. Now you get an iPhone, so don't complain about not being able to get a job. Yeah, but eventually, like, I'm not gonna be able to buy a new phone because I won't be able to, because I can't find a job. I want to live in a capitalism where breakthroughs like factory automation don't just magnify wealth disparity. I want to live in a capitalism when, like, you know, when we get increased productivity in ways to make our lives easier, that means that we can work less and enjoy our lives more, but without sacrificing our income for that. And our mental health.
Are you a demon? No. I see that you're not. You're like me. Congratulations on getting out of that trap.
Oh god, the violin spam is gonna drive me nuts here. That noise.
You came here with others. Then yes, they would be trapped. The demon traps everything that comes here in a dream it thinks they can't or won't try to leave. I thought I'd escape too, but I've been wandering these empty grey spaces for a lifetime.
Does this guy not sound like Liam from Critical Role? It sounds like him. Who are you? Are you a Mage of the Circle?
Yes, I am. My name is Njal. I was trying to save the Circle when I encountered the Sloth Demon. I expect our experiences were similar.
Thanks, Cheese. I've been taking on making fertilizer so I can RP not being in capitalism. That Redeem is evil. That's not even like that bad because I have Windows 11 installed now, so the sound is different. But when I had Windows 10 still, that was me. Niall, Owain mentioned you.
Owain helped me greatly.
That sounds like Liam from Critical Role.
I suppose I'll never be able to repay him. Litany was our weapon against the Blood Mage's domination. But it's too late. Everyone's dead.
Why are there so many Blood Mages here?
I don't know. They must have been practicing in secret, even teaching others. I knew these people.
I don't mind Eckies,
Trusted
honestly.
them. The litany was our only hope
I'm a
of
weirdo.
saving the circle. But now, this place drains you of everything. Hope, feeling, life.
We'll find a way out.
No, there is no way out of here. You think there might be, but you'd be wrong. You see that pedestal there? I've studied the runes on it. Runes that signify different islands of the Sloth Demon's domain. The Sloth Demon itself is on the center island, but you can't get there. The 5 islands around the center somehow form a protective ward. I thought I was getting somewhere when I figured that out, and I went to each island in turn only to have my hopes dashed. There's always an obstacle. You'll see the path but be unable to get to it. And it taunts you and drives you mad.
Companions on the islands, maybe?
I don't know. There are many dreamers. You might find a way to reach them through the islands. If you're lucky.
Just hope I find somebody to subject to my For the Queen card game before then. I've not heard of this game. What do you know about Sloth Demons?
Not much. You couldn't say we were friends, really. Demons have their own hierarchies. They play their own games, and mortals serve as pawns, perhaps even bargaining chips. The demon keeping us here probably rules this entire section of the Fade. It'll not let us go easily, if at all.
Oh, if you work together, we can escape.
Nothing dampens your spirit, does it? I don't know whether to admire or pity you.
Well, do you want to be stuck here, dude? Come on. Tell me about the protective and obstacles.
Yes. Obstacles and mad dream things. A river of flame before a portal, or a door that shows you freedom through a keyhole that no key will fit. I once found a passageway smaller than my hand with a mouse going to and fro through it. Silly thing fled before I could question it.
Why would you talk to a mouse?
Because almost everyone here is a dreamer, except for the spirits and the demons, I suppose. Each dreamer may know things another may not. The mouse could have told me what lay beyond the tiny passage, or how to get there. Even how I might make myself small like him and crawl through myself. And if one could become small enough to take one path, perhaps there are similar ways to walk the others.
Alright, and the protective ward?
I don't know much. I think the Sloth Demon has placed lesser demons on each of the islands. I've seen them. They take different shapes, but they're there. Defeating them may be the only way to reach the Sloth Demon. But you have to get to them first. I couldn't. I was too afraid to try.
Okay, I'll be back.
Don't mind me then.
Yay! We're in the fucking gauntlet section of the game. Hopefully we can do this quickly, but somehow I doubt. We're also not gonna, absolutely not gonna finish this tonight.
You have forced my hand.
No, he's immune to it, I should know. 4. Yeah, get fucked.
Too much.
Sup? Hello?
Thank you, but...
Ah, survive my
too
critical
late
role
for
team.
Me. Kill Yavina, the demoness that rules here. She protects her master, Sloth. There's a door only demons can see. The key must be in another realm. Take my power. Save any others trapped in nightmares. Kill the demons that guard Sloth. Make my...
Alright, bye. Fade shape-shifting, sick. Oh. Rip mouse guy. Jeez. Alright. That's the mouse hole. We can go in that direction. Is there something up here, maybe? Something up here, maybe? Loot, maybe? No? Just... okay, just stuff. Alright. collaborative role-playing game based around a queen who plays servants to. Oh, in like a card game. Wouldn't have seen that. Interesting. Ah. We're fine. Oh. Heal, buddy. The Fates. What the fuck is that? Disturbing statue? No shit, that's disturbing. What the fuck? What the fuck is that about?
It will be done.
I got XP for that. It's a creature of the Fate, apparently. Okay, Fate portal. Let me through. Save. Who? Alright. Stab. Don't drain my life. I need that.
I should stir myself for a fool such as you. As you say.
Yeah, get fucked. Stupid drag. Oh, that's not good.
Of course. Very well.
That's fine. Easy. Run away. I need to finish up. I might clear like the next room or two. Come on. Kill him before he explodes. Easy. Alright, there was something... There was something down there, but I don't know if it was actually something. Yeah, a collaborative card game is a concept I'd never thought about. Yeah, it's interesting. Did I come from that way? I think I did, right? Oh, that's a fancy door I can't use yet. That's right. Alright. I have to go this way. Bugger. This section was fun the first time I played it, and now it's pain. Because it's so long. And tedious.
Something happened, didn't it? You look a little different. What happened?
I became a mouse. I became a mouse.
Did you? Did it help? I know I saw the tiny holes. Were you small enough to get through?
I was. I thought you'd given up. Why are you so excited?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You're so much braver than I am. I was so sure it was impossible to get anywhere. Do you think you could learn other shapes?
Probably, yeah.
Maybe they could help you get to places you couldn't otherwise.
I love the phrasing is always comforting. Did I go that way first? I did, right? Or do I need to do it again to then go a different direction? Okay, I need to go a different direction. Burning Tower, Darkspawn Invasion. I think if we go this way, we might get something. We have to get all the shapes. Later, yeah. Oh yeah, true. Going through that might be a better way about it. There's a mouse thing. We need to go do mouse. Mouse. I'm also like this with the deep roads, though. In the actual deep roads, I hated it. Because it just went on for fucking ever. Essence of Cunning, yes. Was there anything else? No. Yeah, if I'm annoyed with the difficulty, I'll just lower it. It's been okay for now. Uh-oh. Templars, not good.
Is that it?
Why is my thing not on? There we go. Next. Hashtag no push. Yeah, I'll be fine. If I'm annoyed, I'll just swap. There we go. We're good. You got loot? Of course you don't. Why would you? Moose. Time for moose. Am I safe here? Hello? This doesn't look safe. Why is Andraste here in the Fade? That makes no sense. No more Templars! Stop turning this off. Why does it keep doing that? Okay, now you. Group group. He's fine, you can take it. Oh, I think I'm seeing the problem, because then it, like, doing it makes my stamina replenish, like, way slower. Okay. SpongeBob. Oh, I can't go that way. I need the Burning Man form thing.
Of course.
Of course. Is there anything here? Nope. Only this way then? Or upwards? A massive force to break? Oh, I need to be the golem. Alright. Oh boy, this doesn't look good, does it?
Can we not drive these animals off?
What animals? Oh. Oh, yes. Burning Hound! I don't want to hurt the...
You shall not touch me.
I don't want to hurt the doggos, man.
You will not win.
You will not win. Is the burning guy this way? He has to be, right? Surely. Bam. And then stabby. Yeah, alright. It does go like down real quick. Alright. And then boom. Bam bam.
This will not end well.
Stun. Nice.
There is no.
They're all roasting though. It's alright to kill them. I still feel bad. Not that way. Mouse hole. Alright, this in that direction.
It will be done.
Bam bam.
Yes.
It's too much to hope that using an attack on something and then that carrying over to another enemy if they die early is a lot, right, for an old game. No, get in your mouse form. Thank you. Oop. Thank you, I'll take the save.
Control.
Ah!
Anger. But it bubbles. It burns. Oh, you must die.
Kindly no.
So shall it be.
Ouch. You are hurting me a lot. Ouch. Ouch. Greater. Ouch. Ah!
This will not end well. Yes. There is no.
Should I kill this one first, maybe?
Oh, turn and run.
Yeah, probably. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Stop stunning me, you bitch. I'll stun you back.
I will not falter.
Stun. It didn't work. That's annoying. Heal. I'm low on stamina. Boom, boom. Ugh. I just want to get through this section because then I need to call it. I've had a headache for like the last 2 hours. I need to go to bed.
Very well.
Urgh. Nearly. Kill him. Stop missing.
You want to die, do you?
The anger.
There we
Fading.
go.
I am free. Take Ragos' power. Use it and burn him. Burn them all. He guards Sloth. He bars the way. You must destroy the door. Other dreamers. Other powers. Only way.
How are Templars dreamers? That's also confusing. Oh, we're Burning Man now? Nice. Okay, so that's that way, no? Can I get through here? No. Okay, that's fine. Alright, we go back.
As you say.
As you say. Then I guess Mage Asunder, Templar's Nightmare, Darkspawn Invasion. I don't fucking know. I guess this way. I want to pull my way through this, but it's like so long and it's not going to happen. We'll be stuck here for like another 3 hours if I try to do this, so I need to go to bed. Is this the right spot? I don't know. Save. Move over here. Save game proper. Leave it there. Save again. Hard save. Dragon Age Origins, save every fucking time you move ever. Exit game. Exit. Hope you rest well. Thank you. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for hanging, everyone. Thanks for chats and the follows and the likes and the whatnots. We'll be on tomorrow, BG3. And then next week, Wednesday, we'll be back onto Dragon Age. I'm sure I'll be hating myself when I load up the game and be like, ah, yes, I'm in the Fade. Yay. You were great. Thanks for stream. Thanks for chilling. I appreciate it. Thanks for stream. Oh, good. I'm gonna go to bed. My head is ripping in half. I need to take some Panadol. Bye bye. See you tomorrow for BG3. GG's. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.